We're at a stage now where 14 months into his life, he's looking like a normal kid, and he's one of the happiest children I know, and everything's going great.
That's Dad Will describing his son Lewis, a happy, plump little tyke who is just now getting close to walking and talking. But it wasn't always fun and games for this family. At 20 weeks in utero, Lewis was diagnosed with cleft lip and palate, and that would eventually require several surgeries to correct. That's where the BC Children's Hospital came in.
So he went down and he had a palate made for the inside of his mouth so he could feed better, and then they started the process of taping his face, which was kind of surgical tape that they attached, and it kind of pulled the cheeks together, and it also made the roof of the mouth pull together so that the surgeon had less work to do when he was 12 weeks old.
He had 3 surgeries. The first surgery was to close up the top of his lip. The second surgery was to close his palate. The third surgery was to have some grommets put in his ears to help him hear better.
Before the palate surgery, which stretched the right side to help form the left, little Lewis was having trouble gaining weight, and feeding was a real laborious process.
It was a real struggle for him because he had no suction, as a baby would normally have, so he couldn't suck on a bottle, he could only bite down, and it took like 90 minutes for an average feed, which was stressful for him and for us, and very tiring, and he was losing weight until he got the palate in, and then it was kind of like a complete 180 on his feeding and how he was progressing. It was night and day.
Naturally, his parents were concerned about their boy, but they were put at ease by the staff at the BC Children's Hospital.
They'd seen what Lewis had a million times before and far worse, and I think they were just so calm and just measured and took everything in the stride, and it just made you feel as a parent that everything was going to be good.
They're there to obviously look after the sick kids, but they really do a great job of looking after parents as well, so there's a lot of reassurance there.
His surgeries are now complete, although the Vernon family still needs to make trips to the Lower Mainland in case this is more than just a cosmetic case. And he does face some orthodontic work before his adult teeth drop.
Cleft palate kids, they tend to have problems with their teeth. They don't grow right, so they try to repair it as early as possible. But ultimately, he'll probably have to have some surgery for that as well. But all the doctors have said he'll have movie star teeth by the time he's 18.
His parents would like to have another child. They are grateful for the care they've already received and are reassured that if they do need care, BC Children's Hospital is there for them, and for that matter, any parent.
Lewis is such good fun. We'd like him to have a brother or sister to play with, and I hope that any subsequent children don't need BC Children's, but it's nice to know that they're there if the worst happens and care is needed.
It's very hard to describe, but if you go down there and you see what they do, and you see all the volunteers what they do, and all the nurses what they do, and how they are different to traditional healthcare, it is just an experience. Very positive.
For Shaw TV in Vernon, I'm Tim Morton.